Hello everyone, welcome to Court with Krissy. Time for a couple of updates. First, yesterday the channel had a birthday and we've officially entered the terrible twos. And I couldn't have done it without you. So thank you for your views, comments, likes, shares, hypes, and most of all, your support. I greatly appreciate it. And then the next update. With time comes expungements. And do you recall the lesbian love triangle brawl that happened at the gathering of the Juggalos in Licking County, Ohio? I can't forget it. It was one of the hardest intros that I had to do. A little bit of a tongue twister. However, she's back and she wants us off her record. I'll link the previous appearance in the video as well as in the description. But there's a warning. Judge McDreamy will take this under advisement. So you're going to have to use your imagination. But you don't want to miss this. It's really good. I hope you like it. Court with Krissy is now in session.
Did she mute also?
Yeah.
There we go.
I didn't mean to. I think everything got muted. Sorry.
You're fine. So judge is on his way in. All rise. Licking County Municipal Court is back in session.
Please be seated. Next matter is 24 CRB 1128, State of Ohio versus Jennifer Veltheim. Ms. Veltheim is present via Zoom. Can you hear me there, Ms. Veltheim?
Yes, I can.
Yeah. And we're here for an expungement hearing today. State have any objection?
Yes, Your Honor. We did actually also reach out to the victim, Ms. Harrington, and we did get a statement from her. I don't believe it made it to the file, though. Would Your Honor like to read this?
Please. Yeah.
But in reviewing the file and the injuries, and really just everything that led up to it, we would oppose expungement at this time. We believe the state's interest in keeping this conviction on her record and open to the public outweighs the interest that she has in having it sealed or expunged due to the gravity of the incident and the factors behind that led up to this assault. The victim's injuries were also pretty significant. She had to get stitches to her face. She had lots of bruising and abrasions, abrasions all over her arms, knee, legs, her hands. And then she had a rather nasty bite mark that's swelling and bruising to her breast.
Ms. Veltheim, would you like to say anything today?
Yes. A couple things, actually. While I completely understand and respect where the prosecutor's coming from, the state's coming from, I do feel like since this has never been something that has ever happened in my life before, this is not a reoccurring issue. I do not have a history of this. I paid my fines. I did my time. I have stayed away from Ms. Harrington and anyone associated with her. I revisited the exact location where this event happened in the last year, and I'm pretty sure they were there, and there was no interactions, there was no issues, there was no problem. I was not, it's not something that needed to be drilled home again, as far as a point being made. And I would disagree that the impact that it has on my life and compared to what it has on her life is different, because I feel as though that since I work in childcare, I can't get a job. And I have 30 years worth of experience that I'm going to have to completely switch careers and start at the bottom at the age of 42 this month. And for me, that's a little hard to swallow, considering I have made my life's work out of working with children and I'll never be able to do that again with this on my record. And I apologize for getting upset, but that's the only reason I'm asking for this. It's not because I don't agree that interacting with Rachel was wrong. But looking back on it now with all the information that we have been provided, and that's the other thing, like, we didn't know, the court didn't know, and I didn't know that when this event happened, I was pregnant. And when I went to jail for the 2 weeks to do my time, the blood test that your sheriff's department performed on me proved that at that time I was pregnant. While I was in court, I was pregnant. And by the time I got to jail, I was probably about 11. It said 10 to 12 weeks pregnant at the time. So looking back, I do see why now something completely out of my character happened. Because I was definitely way more hormonal and not able to control myself. And knowing that I was pregnant, I'm sorry, but no wonder I defended myself to the fullest when being attacked by someone who had been harassing me for over a year. But I was never able to prove that to anybody. I was never able to say that because I was very hormonal at the time, even in court. But I understand it was not okay. And I'm not saying it was. I will never say it was okay. It should never have come to that. But it should never have come to that for many reasons. And I understand my part, and I did my time, and trust me, it's never something I'm going to ever want to do again. And having my daughter now, I mean, I'm a single mom now. I was pregnant as a result of things that were happening with those two. So, like, I've chosen a completely different path, and I'm just begging, honestly, like begging to be able to go back to work at the job that I love, because now that I've had my daughter, I need to find a new family. I need to find a daycare job, and I can't do that with this on my record. And that's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Ms. Belheims, I'll take the matter under advisement. I'm going to read the statement provided to me by the state.
Okay.
I'll get you a decision. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.